Hey Aries, this is going to be your weekly read for May 21st through the 29th. We're going to break down the energies a bit different this week. We're going to look at the overall energies, and then we're going to look at love and romance, as well as career, business, and finance. And we'll end with some advice from Spirit. Please disregard the background noises right now. I'm at the lake, and I also have my dog in the back seat doing the most. So we're going to work with it and around it. All right. So we pulled from the Rebel deck, and we have, you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. Now this could be you or somebody around you, but you could definitely be dealing with somebody who's being deceptive or a little bit sneaky this week. Excuse me, allergies. We also pulled that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. All right. So there's something that we need to tend to, that we maybe have been putting on the back burner. Then we have shit is going down with your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. All right. And career and finance, it absolutely looks interesting for this week. I pulled several energies from there, so we will dig deep into that. So we have the Queen of Swords in our overall energy this week, with the Magician and the Temperance. Queen of Swords, she really cuts through the BS. All right. She makes a plan. She sifts through the options. All right. Knowing what is best for her. Okay. And she makes solid decisions. All right. She can also be a bit cutthroat, so she can be kind of a bitch. We have the Magician here, which is manifesting. All right. But it's about having everything you need to go after something you desire, or to bring something in for yourself. All right. If you see there, he has one of every tool. He has a sword, he has a wand, he has a pentacle, and he has a cup. He has a little bit of everything. All right. And he has what he needs to cook up whatever it is he desires, aka manifest. Okay. And then we have the Temperance here. Temperance is about angelic support. It's also about balance. All right. So if you look at one of my other decks, they're pouring liquid into one of the other cups. All right. Trying to even out the amount. So I just feel like some balance is needed emotionally this week, internally. All right. I feel like that it's going to be a bit of a turbulent week, Aries. And I feel like you're really going to need to be grounded and solid within yourself, so that you can just kind of float through this week, knowing that everything's happening for you and not to you, and not get bogged down in those heavy thoughts and feelings that can sometimes happen when we're going through big changes, you know? All right, so let's look at love and relationships. So we have self-indulgence, all right, focusing on self here, all right, or need to. Self-worth, this could also be about doing shadow work. We have the Axe here, which is about separation. All right. A breakup, possibly. And then we have the Grim Reaper. It says the relationship is over. All right. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So for some of you, there may be somebody you're completely Xing out of your life this week, and you are just done. All right. We did have the Justice card come out here in love and relationships, and it was so heavy, I actually pulled an extra card just to give us a little more information. But some of you could just really be focusing on yourself at this time, having already taken these steps and are just tending to your self-care now. Some of you are still in the energy of there's someone you need to let go of, all right, and or a situation, all right. Now this isn't just love, this can be friendships, this can be family, all right. Somebody in your realms that you need to get rid of out of your life, and not be spending so much time and investing so much energy into them. Okay. There definitely could be some toxic patterns. We have the Justice card with the Devil. All right. Justice is about karma turning in your favor. All right. And I do feel like if you're fall into the category of needing to get rid of someone out of your life, all right, I do feel like it's going to benefit you to do so. All right. That Devil card can be a Capricorn, but it's also about shadow work, toxic behaviors, addictions, toxic thought patterns, abuse. Okay, there's a lot that falls under the Devil that's not very good. All right, that came out with the Justice card. So I really feel like someone's finally addressing some of these issues within a relationship, and they are just done. Yeah, we have the 9 of Wands here. All right, the 9 comes right before the 10, and the 10 is when we transition into something else. So the 9 is we're putting it down. We're done. We can't carry anymore. All right. You can see there, his wands are flying everywhere. All right. It's too much. It's too much. All right. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Manifesting our own reality here. All right. Deciding what is good for us, what is right for us. All right. And creating our world with our wand. All right. Waving our little magic wand, and deciding what we will and won't put up with at this point is really the energy I'm getting there from the Queen of Wands. But she also does does a really good job of taking care of herself. All right. And she has no problem. She's pretty social, but she has no problem moving off by herself and waving her wand for herself. I feel like the Queen of Wands can sometimes really help a lot of other people, but in this week, Aries, you really need to help yourself. Okay, that's what I see here. So let's look at career and finance, shall we? So in our career and finance, we have the Two of Cups, the Death card, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so a few messages here. This could be a new opportunity coming in, leaving an opportunity because then something else has come in. There could be a huge transformation in your finances. We did have your job's a mess. Excuse me. We did have your job's a mess card, and that, you know, that maybe you need to fucking quit. All right. So maybe that is what some of you are doing this week. All right. Leaving something behind for a better option there with the Two of Cups, something a bit more balanced, something maybe a bit more fulfilling. All right. And something that maybe is going to help you transform your life with that Death card. But we have the Eight of Cups. So we're definitely leaving something behind, whether it's an energy, a situation, a boss, an environment. We're leaving something behind in career and finances this week. We also have the Three of Swords. So some of you could definitely have a disappointment this week. Somebody could get unexpectedly fired, or let go. All right. I'm hearing like, if you have like a temp job or something of that nature, like you may find out this week that that's going to be ending early, something of that nature. Okay, something unexpected with that Three of Swords. But again, we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. All right, I don't feel like you're going to let it phase you. It may initially disappoint you. All right, whatever this Three of Swords is for you, if that applies. But with the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups, I feel like you instantly start manifesting something else. You instantly go after something else. You may even, I'm getting the message of be excited, and you're like, now's my opportunity to go ahead, and maybe you felt kind of stuck in a situation and the universe is freeing you this week. All right. But you're just going to feel like you're able to fly. You're like, you're able to go do anything now. I'm kind of getting that energy here. So, even though it looks like a disappointment from the outside, I feel like internally you're going to be excited. So take that as it resonates, Aries. All right. I just definitely some big transitions in career and finance this week for a lot of people though. Okay. But remember, when everything's shifting, all right, it's shifting for us. It's not happening to us. All right. And it's clearing the way for something new and more fulfilling and something maybe more aligned for you. All right. Our last card we're going to pull is from the Native Spirit deck, and this is going to be our advice from Spirit this week. We've pulled Circle of Life. All right. It says, all things are possible. Stand in your center and be open. The four winds are bringing your dreams to fruition. Embrace and accept where you are in the great circle of life. Bounty and abundance are flowing to you. If you've had relationship or financial challenges, things are about to change. All right. So trust these shifts that are happening this week, because it is all in the works. All right. Spirit has got a plan for you. All right. And these changes are actually shifting you into the direction you need to go for what you're desiring. Okay. So trust the shifts and changes, and know that if you do have a financial change, all right, there is an upswing around the corner in career and finance for you. Okay. So that's the message for today, Aries. I hope it resonates. I hope it's helpful, and I will see you next time.